So how does a medical system stick around for literally thousands of years? Today, we're going to pull back the curtain on one of the world's oldest, and we're going to do it by looking at the actual foundational texts that are still in use. Let's really get to the heart of how this whole thing works.
And when you see pages like this, it's easy to think of them as just dusty old relics. But they're not. This is a living, breathing library of knowledge. It's a system of thought that's healed millions of people for centuries, and it's still being practiced all over the world today.
So what's actually in these pages? What wisdom do they hold? And maybe more importantly, how do these different ancient texts all fit together to create this one cohesive, really powerful medical system? Well, that's exactly what we're here to figure out.
All right, let's dive in. We're about to break down what is truly a masterpiece of medical literature. We're going to look at the 3 pillars that hold up the entire structure of classical Chinese medicine.
It really all boils down to 3 core texts. Think of it this way. You've got an encyclopedia of ingredients, a cookbook full of formulas, and a blueprint that explains all the theory behind it. And let's use a simple analogy to make this super clear. On the left, we've got the Shennong Ben Cao Jing. You can think of this as our encyclopedia, the book that details every single ingredient. And then on the right, you have the Shanghanza Bing Lun. This is our master chef's cookbook, giving us the exact recipes.
Okay, so let's start at the beginning with the absolute foundation, the ingredients, right? I mean, you can't cook a thing if you don't know what's in your pantry.
Legend has it that the mythical divine farmer Shennong personally tasted hundreds and hundreds of herbs to create this text. It's the foundational catalog listing 365 medicinal substances.
But here's the thing, this isn't just a random list. It's actually a brilliant system. All these substances are divided into 3 classes. You've got the gentle upper class for, say, daily nourishment. Then there's the middle class, which is more targeted for specific ailments. And finally, you have the potent lower class for acute conditions, stuff you'd only use for a short time. Okay, check this out. Take dragon bone, for example. And surprise, it's not actually from a dragon. It's fossilized animal bones. And this just goes to show you the incredible breadth of the system. We're talking minerals, animal products, not just plants. It's all classified by the effects they observed. And just notice the level of detail here. It's not just, here's an ingredient. No, it's a tool with a very specific purpose, targeting distinct conditions. The text even describes what could happen with long-term use. I mean, this is the kind of precision that really defines the entire system. Okay, so we've got our ingredients all cataloged, but how in the world do you combine them into an actual effective prescription? Well, that's the next big piece of the puzzle.
And for that, we turn to the sage of medicine, a guy named Zhang Zhengjing. His masterpiece is what transforms our encyclopedia of ingredients into a real clinical playbook, full of powerful, time-tested formulas.
So yeah, this is the master chef's cookbook. It lays out these super precise formulas, these recipes, to treat the specific patterns of disease that a practitioner would see every single day.
And this is where the genius of the whole system really truly shines. Let's take a look at a famous formula, Gui Zhi Tang. See how each ingredient, with its properties defined way back in our encyclopedia, plays a specific, crucial role? It's like a symphony of healing, a whole team of ingredients all working together in perfect harmony. But look, this isn't just guesswork, right? There's this profound theory that underpins the entire system, explaining exactly why certain herbs work together. So, what is this grand theory?
Well, the answer lies in our 3rd text, the Huangdi Neijing, or the Yellow Emperor's Inner Canon. You could say this is the philosophical soul of the whole system. It's the book that introduces the core concepts of the human body as a kind of ecosystem. Ideas like Yin-Yang, the flow of qi, and the 5 elements. It's the theoretical blueprint that guides every single diagnosis and every single prescription. It really provides the why for every what.
So let's just recap for a second. What we have in Chinese medicine is this beautifully integrated system. You've got the encyclopedia of ingredients, the cookbook of formulas, and the theoretical blueprint, all working together in this sophisticated, interconnected web of knowledge. It's not just a bunch of remedies, it's a system of relationships.
In our modern age of just constant information overload, what can we learn from this kind of ancient wisdom? Well, maybe the most important lesson is this. True understanding doesn't just come from piling up facts. It comes from recognizing the intricate connections that bind them all together. It makes you wonder, right? What connections might you be missing in your own world?